Right now, for a lot of you, God got you in the oven. God put you in the oven in this season. That's the reason why you by yourself. That's the reason why you isolated. That's the reason why you ain't got no help. The Lord said you've been dependent on everybody else. I need you to stop depending on all these other people, family, and friends. God said, I need you to depend on me in this season. God said, that's why I removed them out of your life. God said, they are not giving you any more help in this season. God said, I need you to be me. God said, I need you to depend on me, and a new life you will see. God got you in the oven. For a lot of y'all out there, I want you to know that God is doing something behind the scenes. The reason why you in the wilderness right now, the reason why you're not connected to your family right now, the reason why you've been social distancing from all of the mess, the drama, the gossip, and the ignorance, it's because God got you in the oven. And when you in the oven, you can't open that thing too soon. You already know when you baking the cake, what your mama say, don't come up in here running. Don't bump this oven. Don't touch this oven. You cannot touch or disturb this cake. It's only in due time that the cake will be ready and that it will be 100% baked. God said, I'm putting you in the oven. God said, I got you on low heat. That means that when you put on low heat, it's going to take a minute for you to get cooked, done, and tender. And God said, for a lot of y'all, I got you on low heat. God said, I got you on low heat for a reason. I got you in the oven like you a slow roast. God said, I'm roasting you in this season. God said, this takes time. You already know. Ask any great barbecue master. He gonna let you know it's all about the smoked meat. Some of this meat be smoked for 20 and 30 hours. You know why? Because it takes that long. And do not open that oven. You just gotta sit that thing in there and you gotta let it be. And that master smoker knows that at the end of 24 hours, 18 hours, for some of these meats, they smoking for 30 hours. Once you open it up, he ain't got to go check on it. He just know he got to get back at the right time. God said, I'm going to ding your oven at the right time. God said, I'm going to release you at the right time. God said, I got you in the oven. This is for my purpose and it's divine. So if you by yourself right now, you isolated. It's okay. Me too. I've been by myself. I've been in the oven, baby, for the last 4-5 years. God said, I'm hiding you. God said, I've been hiding you for years. God said, but get ready. I'm about to take you out the oven. And when I take you out, baby, you're going to be ready for the world. God said, when I take you out that oven, it's time to eat. You know, when it come out that oven, this is what you've been waiting on. You can't wait to taste it. You ready to get some of it. That meat been smoking for 24, 18, 30 hours. You know, baby, this is the time right here. The customers, they lined up around the corner waiting on that smoked meat. They waiting because they know it's out now. It's out the oven. It's time. God said, I'm about to release you. God said, you are about to be released, but only in due time. God said, I got you in this oven. Don't touch it. Don't try to rush it. For some of y'all, you trying to rush what God doing. God said, if you rush it, you going to regret it. Stop trying to rush it. You going to regret it. And for some of y'all out there, you have already rushed it. Now you regret it. You lost money. You lost time. You lost opportunities. God said, that's okay. Put it back in the oven and don't touch it. God said, because I got it in the oven for a reason. Something beautiful is about to come out for you in due season. You can't rush God. It's all about God's divine timing. I've been waiting on a blessing. I've been waiting on a prayer for 5 years. I don't care how long it takes, Lord. I still believe that you will do it because I know you got it in the oven. I know it's all in your divine timing. I know you're going to shake some at the right time. For some of y'all, God said, I'm going to shake some for you at the right time. God said, I'm going to make some for you at the right time. God said, the date is already set. God said, I already reserved the date and the time and the hour that I'm going to release your blessing to you. And God said, not a moment sooner. So all you can do right now is stay in the oven. You got to be patient in this season. And for a lot of y'all that's been dealing with anxiety and stress and impatient, you've been impatient. Listen, this is just a test. You better learn some patience, baby, if you want to be blessed, because it ain't going to happen the way you want it to. And God said, I got you in the oven by yourself, because for a lot of y'all, you've been cooking on the stove with too many people. Come on now. It's too many pots on your stove. You got too many ingredients in your stuff. You don't even need all that. God said, you got all these people around you. You need somebody to be around you all the time. God said, I'm removing everybody from around you in order for me to release the best you. God said, I had to hide you. God said, I had to cover you in this season. God said, I am moving in this season. And God said, I'm only going to release you at the right time. But you got to be patient. And it's going to come to you. It's going to happen. It's going to be released in due time. Get ready. God is about to do something. God is about to do something. So in this season, sis, I want you to stay patient. I want you to stay in faith. God said, I'm moving for you, single mother. I already set the date. Bruh, I want you to stay in faith. God said, I'm doing it for you. I already reserved the date. God said, you going to do great. God said, I'm moving you to state. God said, get ready. I'm setting the date. God said, you going to do great. This is your divine fate. God said, the position is yours for state. God said, I'm putting you in the seat and you will do great. God said, you know what I prophetically spoke to you. God said, be patient. Don't let fear try to stop you from moving forward. God said, continue to run and focus on the vision. God said, and continue to live your life right now. Right now, be in the moment. Be content while you are in transition. And when you in transition, you got to be patient. You got to be calm. You got to be content. Stop complaining about where you are. Complaining is holding back your blessing. For a lot of y'all out there, your mouth, your words are keeping your blessings blocked. God said, I'm not going to release it until you stop speaking the way you speaking, thinking the way you thinking, saying what you saying, you complaining. You complain about everything. If you are a complainer, I want you to think about this. This may be you. That's the reason why you still going through the same season. Some of y'all been in the oven for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. It's because of your mouth and your attitude. You have a complaining spirit. And God can't do nothing for you because you always complaining. And if you're going to continue to complain, God said, when I take you to the next level, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to have more. You're going to have access. You're going to have everything. But you're going to find something to complain about. God said, get rid of this spirit. And then I'll release you. And then I'll release the blessing. Then I'll take you out the oven. And you will be sitting in your divine blessing. But you got to be patient. No more stressing. Everything going to be all right. God is about to move in your life. Don't touch it. Don't open it. Don't tell nobody. Keep it private. Keep it quiet. Don't take it out too early. Don't try to rush the process because God got you in the oven for his divine purpose. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.